From Chicago, Illinois, Kenneth Bossman Sims Jr. From Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Elvis, the Dominican Kid Rodriguez.
Elvis Rodriguez entered the fight carrying the momentum of an undefeated rising star, determined to prove that his explosive knockouts were a product of true skill rather than early career matchmaking.
Down!
With top rank heavily invested in his future, Rodriguez embraced the pressure to deliver another standout performance that would push him closer to title contention.
Throws a pistol off and floating his hand out there, and a huge right hand puts Postal down for the first knockdown of the fight.
For him, this matchup wasn't just about staying unbeaten. It was about showing he could adapt, evolve, and dominate even when the spotlight burned brightest.
Saw him in February. We talked to his Hall of Fame trainer, Freddie Roach, Dre, about going the distance.
As he should be. I mean, Freddie Roach has been at the highest level, and he knows that, hey, I have a prospect who is learning what.
Timmy, Kenneth Sims Jr., 7-year pro, former amateur standout in the league. Freddie Roach has experience of seeing Sims because he often was getting quality work in with Manny Pacquiao.
A lot of knowledge in the ring, a high IQ. As you can see right now, he's a boxer at another boxing type of slick fighter that Elvis needs to deal with. So the last time we saw him, we'll see how well he does this time.
Slick guy with 5 knockouts among his 15 wins. However, he made the comment to us when we met with him on Thursday, and he said, I found out that I have much more power than I ever knew that I had.
Dominate, not just one time before a whole camp. So he has ability, he's tough.
Oh man, you look, listen to me. You can look good in the gym. It's the first round right now, but you can look great in the gym against top. It's a thinking game right now by both men.
Sims in against Elvis Rodriguez, the undefeated prospect. His last 5 fights were all in the MGM Grand COVID-safe bubble here, and ever thrown by a Rodriguez opponent.
That's the punch that gave Rodriguez.
2 fights ago, he feels very confident with his new team. The undefeated 2-belt champion.
You know, he understands the sweet science of boxing. He had Tyson Fury at one point. So I know he's going to help him in these areas where I see he is lacking. So.
And Elvis does right there and fires off the power left hand. You know, it's interesting. You look at those front toes on the lead foot, and every so often you'll see Elvis Rodriguez step on that front foot. Sims trying to time a right hand, Dre.
Yeah, that's not the first one he landed. When we were talking about Ben Davison, he landed another short right hand, and it's because
of Kenneth Sims Jr. against Elvis Rodriguez.
He won that exchange because what Elvis is doing, he's loading up, so it's taking him a little time to line
in the center of the ring, and he's not allowing Rodriguez to back him up.
Our ace reporter, Bernardo Asuna, was listening into the corner with Freddie Roach.
Yeah, Freddie told me.
And Sims is under his legs. He's got a perfect stance to counter and to lead with that right hand, just like he's doing. But the main thing is the jab. He hasn't stopped using that jab since the first round.
The jab is taken away because of the angle you have to punch from in fighting the southpaw. But Sims hadn't abandoned it. He's using it very, very well, Dre.
We showed you Josh Taylor moments ago. This is the scene that's happening right now in the locker room of Jose Ramirez, their hometown hero. Meanwhile, because of the COVID travel restrictions, Elvis landing the left hand there, because of the travel restrictions, and are not here in Vegas.
Yeah, it's a business trip, but I'm looking at the business happening in this ring right now.
Yep, and it was a right hand moments ago from Sims, Timmy.
That's why he's ahead.
So if you're a judge, it's easy to score an exchange like that.
24 of them have been jabs.
And he just switched southpaw.
He switched.
Right
now he's a lefty coming out against Elvis.
But the reason why Elvis is not getting sort of, you know, good shot right there from Sims, right hook. You see him southpaw now. Now he's using the right hand as the lead hand. Rodriguez likes to paw with his lead hand because he really wants to use the rear hand, which is the left hand. That's going to work with some guys. It's not going to work.
I see Elvis. Elvis has more firepower. I don't understand why he's not getting a little bit more aggressive
that prospects go through. You step up the competition, get more experienced guys opposite
Good
you.
shot right there.
Certain tests that have to be passed.
You got a guy who visibly looks smaller than you, and you're wondering why isn't he falling? He's trying to draw that right hand.
Oh, there's a left hand.
But he countered with it right. Rodriguez landed a beautiful straight left. And somehow Sims got a right hand through. Don't know how he did it.
Nice jab right
That's
there.
Good
punch
steady
that
jab.
Rodriguez
Just missed the
needs.
left hand behind it.
Yeah, but what I don't understand what Elvis is doing, Rodriguez is doing is when he does land, he stems straight back.
That right jab that we just saw from Rodriguez, that's the punch that he needs to pick up now.
Joe Fortenbaugh, our expert gambling guru at ESPN. He's on the Daily Wager. He's sitting right behind me. He's been updating me on all the late money moves here in 60, mostly hovering at minus 250. Taylor's down to minus 165. Ramirez is plus 145.
I love these type of matches, Dre. I love it. You know, these guys are talking to themselves with their movement. All right, you make that move, I got something for you. You know, Sims is set and ready. He's looking for the right hand. That's what he wants. So that's why he keeps shooting that draw jab out there to get the
pressure he has is trying to continue to prove to the world and himself that he is who everybody said that he was. And for Kenny Sims right now,
this future champ, this is a guy that, you know, in the course of the next year, when everything gets cleaned up at 140 pounds, with the guys on top of this card, and then you look at Roach, wild card Jim, Manny Pacquiao, 25, 30 years of the tops in the game. He says he's the future of my stable.
until I've seen them for a couple years, because we can acknowledge what they're doing well, but it's always with a caveat until they get in there with a live gun, and Rodriguez is in there with a live body tonight.
You know, you got a sharpshooter like Sims in the ring, you have to throw combinations against him. See, Sims can do this all night long. This is easy work. You got to get
good action from both fighters.
Yes, it is.
It's high-level boxing right here.
Getting ready to start round 6. What's been a pretty intriguing opening fight. Sims against the unbeaten prospect Elvis.
Another thing I like from Sims and what he's doing tonight, a lot of times when you have a good boxer like Sims facing a guy who's the favorite back or look like he wasn't trying to engage, he's been in control in terms of his body language all night long.
His father, Ken Sr., and Kay Karoma, Coach K in that corner.
I just spoke with Senior, and he said, look, we just got to keep doing what we're doing.
To set his feet.
Yeah, Elvis is a power puncher.
Exactly.
You know, and he loads up with every single punch, and so Sims see that coming. That's why he gets out the way really quick, and then he counters to the body with the left hand, but that's pretty much it. There it is again. Really easy to figure out.
They've been touted as a puncher, and they're landing flush shots, but then they get hit right back in the face.
It just happened moments ago, right? The 1-2 by Elvis, and then what finished up that exchange was
a little easier said than done, fellas.
Listen,
he's always putting up the guardrails.
I get it. I get it. But sometimes you just got to sell out. Look at him. Little shimmy right there with the shoulders. He's feeling real good and comfortable.
It's the right jab that Rodriguez needs to pick up. The right jab, not just...
See, but that's
fire again with the right hand.
But he gets countered on the way out because he takes a big, he lands and hits Rodriguez on the way out the house.
From Kenny Sims putting forth his game plan, fighting the way he wants against the undefeated prospect Elvis Rodriguez, who's the bigger puncher, has the more thudding shots. How do the judges see it? Is there appreciation for what Sims is doing?
Sort of a half hook, half uppercut that landed on the chin of Kenny Sims.
Ooh, Sims, that boy can fight, boy. He can fight. Now he's stepping to Rodriguez right now and finna beat him at his own game.
Range came with an uppercut. Chopping right hands, goes to the body, straight a little low, left uppercut came in, then comes back with straight right. It's a good uppercut, right hand.
He got Rodriguez's attention right there.
Did.
He hurt right now.
And he ties up, but he's taking it right into the kitchen, walking straight into Rodriguez.
And Rodriguez doesn't
comes
have
back with a left hand.
Yes, he doesn't have an inside game. He doesn't fight inside.
Nope. Sims is giving him a little bit of everything.
But the one area where Sims is neglecting is the body. You have to hit the body of the bigger, stronger man.
I think he just heard you. Got this fight even going into this 7th round. Neither fighter can rest on their laurels and think that they're up. He's got to stay in that body. He's got to keep things close. Don't give Rodriguez an opportunity to land anything big. Fight inside where he doesn't want to be. And you're also...
You can get back there in this final half minute of round 7.
That's
right range. There at range.
Yes.
There's the left hand from Rodriguez. And it's easy for the judges to see that and how to get their attention.
So we saw the tangibles over the last his career, but now we're seeing the intangibles. If you're Freddie Roach, you're seeing what your fighter really has right now. I'm Kenny Sims. I'm taking it right back to his chest. Right back to his chest.
Let's check in with Mark Kriegel. Mark?
One of the great assets that Kenneth Sims is a kind of favorite of the gym with Kate Karoma's help.
That's high-quality work. Has also been a longtime friend with Shakur Stevenson.
This fight was originally slated for 10 rounds, but the Nevada State Athletic Commission would only sanction it for 8. And maybe this is where...
Look how comfortable Sims is. His eyes are wide open. He's relaxed. He can possibly. And you see just the jab alone, like Dre said earlier.
Elvis Rodriguez has no answers right now.
Minutes to go here in this final round. Combination he throws there. See how he finishes down the stretch against the crafty veteran Kenneth Sims Jr. We're going to get you set for the undisputed title fight between Taylor and Ramirez. Let's take a peek at the locker room right now. Look at how loose Josh Taylor is in the locker room. Sort of reminds us of a guy who just walked into the casino, Tyson Fury, how loose he gets before.
Kenny Sims tonight.
Yes, he
He
was.
sent him off balance here in the closing moments of round number 8. That was a very good showing from Kenneth Sims Jr. Very good.
For your winner by majority decision, and now the WBC USNBC champion, Kenneth Bossman Sims Jr.
That is a well-earned upset. Kenneth Sims Jr. pulled it off.